Yeah, that's how I be in the studio.
Turn up time.
In the world with heroes, it's easy to be a villain, man. Let's talk about it, people. This your boy King Ray the Great.
You know your boy B Mac the God.
Man, we back at another episode, man, of Can I Cook Podcast, man. Welcome, people.
Welcome. Today we talking about the Sumerian conspiracy theories.
Man, look, we know we got to give y'all a bonus, man. We always give y'all knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Fruitful thought, you know what I'm saying? Words of encouragement or to encourage growth, man. But today we got something special for y'all, man, today.
You know.
We told y'all we was going to come with them episodes, man. We told y'all we going to come with them conspiracy theories. Look, we got so many conspiracy theories, and we still learning as we go.
Yes.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, look, ease up on the shit. Y'all be like, man, you got that shit wrong. Y'all saying that shit wrong. The name's wrong. Hey, look, we learn as we going, bro, but we just trying to get y'all that knowledge. To the ones that don't know, we trying to make y'all be aware. Because why? To be aware is to be alive.
Be alive. We know that all we know is not all there is to know.
And it's still time to know, to learn new things. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge is key. We gonna figure. Hey, look, we gonna figure it out together, people. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Man, Joe, but you know, man, I know we was doing. I ain't gonna lie, I was doing a lot of research on this, bro. And these conspiracy theories is crazy. But I ain't gonna lie though, like if you really dig in deep, you would see some shit like, damn, bro, like this shit'll fuck up everything you thought was real.
Yeah,
it make you question, like, damn, bro.
It's like, let me go read about.
Let
this
me go read about this, and then like for prime example, how you ever when you was a shorty, right? You have a favorite cartoon or a favorite movie you'll watch, and then you will watch that bitch now as an adult, and you be like, damn, I never noticed that when I was a, you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, like you start seeing shit and start seeing secrets that they put in these movies or into these TV shows. You be like, damn, I never knew that when I was a kid.
Well, I didn't pay attention.
To it. So it's like that's how like when you read like certain books, like for the prime example, like the Bible, it's a lot of shit that they talk about in the Bible that went on back then that we are oblivious to. Like we like, damn, bro, I didn't even know. Like we the whole time we reading this, and it's information that they withhold.
Stories,
ancient stories. But then it's like whole time though. But some parts of the verses in the Bible, like they'll throw you free game, and it's like you look at this shit like, damn, like I never knew that shit. Like prime example, like Enoch, you know what I'm saying? The book of Enoch, you know what I'm saying? They say Enoch was the great grandfather to Moses, you know what I'm saying? And he was a prophet of God, basically saying that, you know what I'm saying? He was the one closest to God, and he was the one that reported the word exactly from God, you know what I'm saying? And they say like he was the one in charge to wrote in his book. He said there was certain verses where he talked about like the watchers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The watcher angels. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? And the stuff that they did, you know what I'm saying? How the watcher angels, man, how they had a plan to rebel against God. It was 200 angels. Yeah. They had a plan to rebel against God, and they went to earth to like mate with the women, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it made, you know what I'm saying, like the Nephilim, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit crazy, bro.
And people think that should be all myth and all conspiracy theory, but if they look on their phone right now, like what is the rarest blood type? Just look it up. Look on your phone and say, what is the rarest blood type out there? It's gonna tell your ass what that shit say last time.
It say the RH. I forgot the name of it. I could be y'all could quote me if I'm wrong. It's like RH New and RH Newell's like NULL. It's like it's called gold blood. The gold blood. It's called the golden blood. And they say like 1 of a million people like really have that rare gold blood to this day. So imagine like, you know what I'm saying, how they say like, you know what I'm saying, the Nephilims was supposed to be destroyed in the great flood of Noah.
Right.
And that was one of the reasons why they say, you know what I'm saying, the great flood happened to destroy the Nephilim. But it's like that blood type is still around to this day.
So how the hell is the
exactly. It's still here, you know what I'm saying?
What buddy say on TikTok? Right. Here.
Right here. So it's just like, and if you prime example, bro, like it's crazy like how these stories like I said, the fallen angel, it was 200 fallen angels, right?
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's literally 100, to be exact, 190 crater holes around the world. And it's still, and they say, and I read, they say it's still some that they hid, basically the government hid from history. But they say these crater holes are like basically like been around for ages. They ages old. And if you look at it too, you ever seen Dragon Ball Z when the motherfuckers fight in the air?
Yeah.
Motherfucker knock your ass clean on the ground and boom, you know what I'm saying? Crack the whole earth. It's like a big ass hole, like a motherfucker dropped a big ass
shit like the
ball
Grand Canyon,
down.
right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like a big ass volcano hole or something.
Something like the Grand Canyon,
like
right?
the Grand Canyon. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's weird though, like how these craters, these craters are all around the world. It's 190 craters, but it was 200 fallen angels. I mean, I don't know how you feel about it. I don't know.
I feel like, first off, it is a lot of craters around the earth. Also, how come we don't have the luxury to go through, like, just go and explore every aspect of these craters, right? Craters. So, like, if I wanted to go to the Grand Canyon, how come we can't go through the whole Grand Canyon? I'm gonna tell you as why. Right?
What's that?
I don't believe that the map is the way that they say it is.
No, NASA own the Grand Canyon or some shit like that. Somebody, I heard something.
Own damn near all of the shit that tell you, that's supposed to tell you the truth. They are the ones that narrate the truth to you the way that they want it to be. You seen what they did to William Cooper?
Oh man,
he went against what they wanted him. How they narrated it was not the way it went. He was like, let me tell y'all niggas something. Let me tell y'all what happened. They was like, yup, get him. Get him. But yeah, inside the Grand Canyon, it's tombs. They got Sphinx. They have whole pyramid areas down there. I'm talking about hieroglyphs on the side of the mountains. This is all inside the Grand Canyon.
You know, it's funny
they
you
said
say that.
You can walk straight through the Grand Canyon straight to Africa.
Bro, I was just gonna say that shit, bro.
Yeah.
How you just said that shit, right, about the pyramids. Why I heard that we have more pyramids in the United States than we do in Egypt, bro? How is that possible?
It is very true.
How though?
So this is why. Because the land that we called America is like not the name of the land. It's a Maxim. This is Great Tartaria. Like, I forgot the actual names, but these are it went by many names. And on this land was the Moroccans. The Moroccans had came from Morocco and had spread knowledge about the ancient Kemetic system all over the world. This is why the Russians fuck with us. The Russians and all other foreign countries fuck with us because they know the truth about us. The truth that our own government hid from us. And that's why we slaves. That's why the other countries don't really rock with us the way that we supposed to be rocked with, because it's like, you niggas is still asleep. Y'all ain't woke yet.
That's because I feel like the government gatekeep that shit, though. The government know what the fuck going on, but the people don't know what the fuck going on.
The Pope is another gatekeeper. This dude, they got the archives. If you go to the Vatican, you can't even, what your lady tell us? We can't even whip a phone out. We can't do nothing.
You need a passport from, like, even though you need a passport to get to that country, you still gotta need a passport to get to the building.
You feel me?
Like, damn.
So I can go to the building, but I can't video nothing, huh? I can't be like, yeah, I was here.
Oh,
how can I prove that I was? You know what I'm saying? They don't want nothing getting out at all.
Why is that though?
Airtight.
Why is it like that in the Vatican? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck you think they hiding in that motherfucker?
Ancient relics. So the Vatican is just like the top dogs with the Illuminati people and the Rothschild families and all of these people that's high-ranking members. See, all of these people sit at I'm talking about somewhere so high up it's in the shadows and they watch. And then they put all of these people, Donald Trump and all of these motherfuckers. Right. They'll show their face. They'll show all of their faces.
Right. Exactly.
But they be like, you know, hid and controlling everything, puppeteering. But going back to this,
I ain't gonna lie, that's gonna be a conversation for another day. Because I ain't gonna lie, I got some shit I want to speak on about the Vatican. And the Pope ass. What I really want to get down to the bottom of with these motherfucking craters, man. How we talked about, you know what I'm saying?
These craters, these Egyptians
in the world, what's going on,
pyramids in the world. See, all
I noticed too though. I heard like you know, they say it's questions that's unanswered about the pyramids too. To speak on that shit about the United States, you know, like the pyramids is aligned with the Orion belts and the stars. They said, like, how is it like back then? No technology, no nothing, but they was able to to put everything up, set it up the way it was. Like how the hell can they carry tons and tons of pyramid? This shit was constructed like perfectly. No machinery,
Precision.
no nothing, no motherfucking satellites to be like, all right, cool, we're gonna make sure this shit cut in this precise way. Like literally the satellites, you know what I'm saying? They like us, we set satellites to be like, and I think it's someplace like in Utah.
Yeah.
It's like they started cutting the stones for the pyramids and shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, and you could tell them motherfuckers was cut precise, bro. And it's like, how the fuck back then? How could they do that? You know what I'm saying? We talking about days. We talking about shit that was like damn thousands of years ago.
Yeah.
It's like these are questions that we have and they won't answer to us, bro. And it's just like it's so much shit going on in the world, man. It's like, what the
I believe that it's truth in everything that we see, right? You know how they be telling us about the ancient Sumerian tablets and the emerald tablets and all those things and stuff. So I be thinking what's going on is the beings from ancient time, ancient Sumeria, the Anunnaki beings that came here.
Anunnaki, what's that?
So in some ancient Sumeria, the Anunnaki was their deities. Which deities is gods, right? But they really wasn't gods. They came from another place, which is Nibiru, another ancient planet that was dying and needed our metals and materials.
Oh, I heard about that. They needed our gold and shit and all that. Yeah.
And so they said that we was created because they wanted us to mine for them to get the metals to bring back to Nibiru to bring it back to life. Because it was dying. What had happened was, you know, the brothers Inky and Leo. I always mix these names up, so bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. I always mix up their names, but I know what the roles is. The roles was one of them believed in us slaving and mining for them. The other one believed, the other one believed in us being knowledgeable of what's going on and to have God-like knowledge, right? And so we can evolve into something that's probably better than them. This is what his aim was. His brother was like, why would you do that? So this story that I'm talking about, just always keep the Adam and Eve story in your mind while I'm talking. And understand that how the brother came in as a snake to deliver light, which was real knowledge.
They say Inky is he was like the god of knowledge and wisdom.
Yeah. And they say Lucifer was what? The bringer of
light. Yeah.
And light back in that time meant knowledge.
Enlightenment, yeah.
Enlightenment, right? And so now the snake that came into the yard and told Eve about the true natures and who she really is and what they really can be capable of doing and everything, right? And so now that they're being taught that now that she got this knowledge, like, damn, we can be like that. Now she telling Adam, he got the knowledge in his head. When the other brother come to the Garden of Eden, he asked him, who told y'all was naked? They like, you know, we ate from the apple you told us. not to eat
our
from.
kids do. They get that look on their face and they fucked up.
Yeah, you know. She brought it. She brought it. She tricked me with the shit. So boom. Right? Inky and the Leo, these the Anunnakis, ancient Sumerian gods that they deemed that was gods because of their knowledge. See, a god, if you really look up the word God, it's going to tell you it's about people that had abilities and knowledges and smarts that they can do things and produce things that you just could not do, which made them greater. And so this was you know what I'm saying? So that's why they looked at them like that. These was ancient beings, though. They was real, like with the Elohim, these was the ancient beings of planet Kai, which is Earth. And so these beings then came together. My bad, y'all. But
Planet Kai, huh? They say so. So you saying that Planet Kai, they call Earth Planet Kai?
Earth is Kai.
Interesting.
And is, you know, the Nibiru.
Nibiru, right.
That's what the what's his name? Because the father is the one.
Adamu, I ain't saying like no, it's Adamu. What they call Adam. What's the father's name? It's a father name. Let me look up his name real quick.
And Anol or something. I forgot the name, but that was the father. Mother Earth is the goddess Kai. And then you had them up top. And so together they came with knowledges and stuff that they put together and formed, and things were supposed to be built and things were supposed to be done to help both sides, right? People often
Hey, if you're wondering, here, I got this on screen for the Sumerian fathers. I don't know if that helps.
yeah, see, that's why I was
Honor something, right? I knew it. And it was like
I
Anu
knew.
or something.
Yeah.
I knew, yeah.
I knew was the father.
The father, the King of Kings, yeah.
Yeah. And so boom. It was wars on this planet. That's why I be feeling like, when we look at all of these craters and stuff that we're talking about.
All the fallen, yeah.
Yeah. So
absolutely.
Each one of these spots got something great built by them that's protecting it low key though. Just like going to Antarctica.
I was gonna say that Antarctica is the only place where you can literally every nation fight like cats and dogs, but that's the only place that we can come to common ground with. So we're gonna protect this shit from the people or protect us from anybody around. We're like, why we can't go to Antarctica? That don't make sense.
They protect it even while they at war with each other. They together.
And if you think about this though, right?
So what's the real illusion?
If you think about this, right? If they say God kicked Adam and Eve out the Garden of Eden, right?
Yeah.
Where did they go? If the Garden of Eden, the Garden of Eden must still be on Earth. But why we don't have access to this beautiful garden where all creation started?
Because it was the first laboratory, and they don't want us to get none of them technologies.
But what if that laboratory is still on Earth? And if it's a place, if it's a sacred, remember how you say in the Bible, how the Garden of Eden was protected by angels with swords, with fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if Adam and Eve was kicked out of that garden, so that means they were still that garden must be on Earth. And if you say it's a place where all nations protect to make sure people cannot go there, come on now.
What could it be?
What could it be?
And it didn't used to always be frozen.
That big ass wall, exactly. It didn't have to be frozen. That big ass wall that looked like that bitch was structurally made. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, and like we talking about a wall that's the whole fucking 360 around. That doesn't make sense.
For real.
Like I don't know, bro. Some ain't sounding right, bro.
See, they wanted us to mine. See, the Anunnaki and all of them, they wanted us to mine for that gold. And they wanted us to be basically like slaves. And to this day, I still feel like we probably still working for these people. I feel like the government and shit is enslaved to something, and they ain't gonna tell us. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna get benefits, but we gonna have to do the work. That's why we don't feel the way we feel. And that's why they build the jails, and that's why it's so fucked up.
But remember how you spoke on the ice wall, like how we said that's what the potentially the guard it could be at, right?
Yeah.
What about what's that guy name that went over there? That said he went to the ice wall. General Byrd. He wasn't supposed to go over there, but he had a fucking recon mission. Yeah, and they went over there.
They told me it was called Operation High Jump. Operation High Jump. He had a whole fleet of I'm talking about battleships, planes, helicopters, tanks, everything, right? General Byrd had a documentary a book that he documented everything again. And he talked about how when he got over there, he saw the different animals. He saw the different lay of the land. He saw things come up straight up out the water, ships.
In Antarctica.
In Antarctica. And these things telling them basically not to go. They even went into battle with certain things. Sections of the ocean that ain't never been sailed on by us humans and stuff. Well, that we know of. Because nowadays we got a government with high-powered weapons that'll blow your ass out the water. But if they wasn't there, we'd be able to go over there.
That's crazy.
Notice all of the rich people, and they probably gonna start going after this because this podcast gonna go live one day and people gonna see it. And so, watch this. This how you put some shit in the algorithm. You notice how rappers and movie stars don't go over to Antarctica. Now watch, you're gonna start seeing movies and all type of shit when everybody going over to Antarctica taking pictures. Stay over here. I'm telling you, it's all a publicity stunt.
The Antarctica is something that's not even talked about at all. Like People film movies. They film movies everywhere. Middle of the fucking desert. Motherfucking, they out in Switzerland. They out every place in the world. You know what I'm saying? People shoot music videos, like you said, music videos. The news, they cover every shit all around the world. But why they never cover nothing with Antarctica, man?
They don't go over there.
They don't even bring up Antarctica in the news.
Talking about something they still trying to discover what is really going on. Like, y'all talk about blue ice. Y'all ain't told us nothing. We gotta if we don't go searching, y'all ain't gonna tell us nothing. Y'all gonna say ignorance ain't bliss.
I heard, you know what I heard? I heard that the Antarctica it's like a high rate ranking civilization on the other side of that wall. I heard that it's pyramids and ancient artifacts that's over there and holographics that's over there that you know what I'm saying, that's it's totally foreign to us.
It's pyramids over there, which let you know that before this government was able to protect that wall, we once passed. We once was able to pass. We once was able to go over there and mingle with the other civilizations. A lot of them ancient families over here, the Rothschilds and all them motherfuckers, a lot of them came from over there.
It's speculation that Antarctica, you know what I'm saying, might be the lost city of Atlantis, might be lost underneath the ice. I mean, that's what I heard.
You never know.
I heard speculations.
You know, we got them Ariana trenches, right? That they said was the deepest trench in the ocean, right? And then they found something that was even deeper.
And then the Ariana Trench?
Yeah. And so this the thing, right? This is the thing about the ocean that gets me, you know what I'm saying, since we on this conspiracy theories thing, right? The world act like they know so damn much, right? But how the hell do you only know, 7% of the ocean? You only know about 7% of the ocean. That's out of 100%.
It's 7%.
That's out of 100. So that means we can go, we ain't even been to the true bottom of the ocean. There's no way to get down there because the pressure's so deep. However, the hollow earth theory about Agartha. I feel like it's portals to this world, in this world, that leads straight to it. And one of the portals is probably over there in Antarctica. And they ain't gonna show us that. They ain't gonna, man, I done read so many books, bro. I look at the Antarctic thing and be like,
bro, there's so many conspiracies in Antarctica, bro. Every time it could be the Nazi base. It could be so much things. And then you know what I'm saying? So it could be so much shit over there, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I want to know what the fuck going on over there, bro.
So just think about this. We're gonna start talking about the Operation High Jump, which was with General Byrd. We're gonna start talking about Operation Fishbowl, which when they was trying to crack the damn firmament.
And I want to touch base since we on this subject of the firmament. You know, there's so many speculations about that. You know what I'm saying? It's speculations about the Earth being flat. It's so speculations about the Earth, the firmament. Now, this is for somebody that, like, I ain't gonna lie. I grew up, bro. I wanted to be a motherfucking scientist. Like, I wanted to be an astronaut. That was my biggest dreams. You know what I'm saying? I love astronomy. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to learn the stars. That was my shit. Like, I was a nerd when it came to stars, bro. That's why Star Fox is one of my favorite games and shit. And, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, as older I get, I used to think, man, them motherfuckers is crazy. You motherfuckers talking about this flat earth shit, this firmament shit. Y'all motherfuckers is crazy. I don't think the people would, you know what I'm saying? Why would NASA lie about these planets? Why would they do that? You know what I'm saying?
Like, why?
Why? But like, remember how I said earlier, how I said earlier, like, literally, like, everything is in the Bible. Information. We talking about information that was in the Bible a long time ago. Like, prime example. She said something about the flat earth and the firmament. I ain't believe it until I read this. You notice one thing, right? About it's in the Bible. I got it all pulled up. This is in Genesis. Remember, even the book of Enoch. Enoch, the Bible talks about Enoch, how he's the prophet in Genesis. Genesis talks about a lot of stuff. Now, this is a scripture from Genesis right here.
In Genesis, talk about
a lot of things. The Bible, them verses that describes the firmament are found in Genesis. Now, this is Genesis 1-6.
Yeah.
And God said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters." Genesis 1-7. Thus God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. And it was Genesis 1-8. And God called the firmament heaven. So the evening and the morning were the second day.
You feel me?
Come on, man.
Now he separated the waters from
the waters.
The waters. So
and called the waters heaven.
So imagine what they call that circle thing in geometry. It's called a torus or something like that.
All the two, yeah.
Now imagine the firmament is like this bubble thing, right? And it's not a complete circle, but it's a circle, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yep.
And so, and the water separating the water, so them great trees that we used to have that they somehow cut down. I don't even know how they had a tool big enough to do that, which let you know that the technology that they had back then was serious.
It's serious.
My question be, how did they hide it so well? And also, what's up under all of that sand that's in these deserts? Another question we'll talk about later. Anyway, motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? The firmament is sis. Hillary trying to drown us. She trying to crack the firmament that God put there to protect us. We can't swim that far. We don't even know where we're swimming to.
And it's like that shit makes so much sense, bro. Because if you really think about all this shit, man, and it's like if you think about stuff like a rainbow, you see the colors that the rainbow makes, and you see how the rainbows. Remember they say in the Bible, I ain't gonna lie, God made the rainbow to tell us that He won't destroy the planet with water anymore. Okay, cool. But then if you notice the sunlight contains a lot of colors, and once it reflects off the light, is what makes it separate. And it's like the way the angle of the sunlight. If you take a sunlight in a magnifying glass, well, you know what I'm saying, you put it above water, it'll make that color of a rainbow. It'll make a rainbow color. So imagine, you see how it's a never end. How they say, oh, chase the rainbow to a pot of gold. It's always shaped like a spear.
Yeah.
If this is the land and this is the firmament, and the color from the water, from the sunlight, glance off that, and it makes that rainbow through under the spear.
Yeah. Just the way I be looking at it on a scientific point of view, right? If it wasn't a firmament, right, that means the heat that builds up on the earth would dissipate out into space. Right?
Yep.
But it's not doing that.
No.
This is why we can have a thermal fucking thunderstorm. Because it get hot, and in order to create thunder and lightning, it gotta be hot as hell at the bottom, and then it gotta be cold as hell at top. It don't matter. I don't care. I don't think the sequence have to be that way. But if it's cold up here and it's hot down here, and they meet too fast, it's gonna start creating thunder and lightning. That is how lightning is created right now. If we wasn't in the firmament, we wouldn't be able to have these type of things. The earth whole surface wouldn't even be the way it would be. The plush greenness and the mist that's feeding everything, we wouldn't have none of it if it wasn't the firmament. And so people don't look at it that way because they can't tangibly see it. And what people don't understand, they naturally throw it away or they kill it
because they don't see it.
Yeah.
And that's what brings up so many questions, bro. I ain't gonna lie, this shit give you a headache. How many like stuff you process at one time, man? And it's like, let's say how you say how the world we in the firmament, right? And we talk about the Anunnakis, and it's like how they come from a planet Nibiru. So it's like, how the fuck they get through the firmament? You know what I'm saying? Like, it brings up so many questions.
What if the ocean is the portal to everything?
I know. I've been hearing conspiracies about that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I've been hearing a lot of conspiracies about the water.
When General Byrd went over to Antarctica, he said things was coming right out the water, ships and shit. Right. The only ships that was able to do that was them extraterrestrial ships that I believe was built by the Anunnaki. Because this is why I say that. It's texts out there, books out there that be talking about how when even inside the Yoda Pale Horse book, how they didn't had crashes that happened in Texas, and they didn't found ships, and people come out to see what had happened, what hit them electrical grid, right? And the government will tell them that all the electrical grid overpowered it blew up. They're trying to throw the people off,
right?
But they picking up all of the pieces of this damn thing, right?
Right.
They get pieces of this damn ship, and that only broke off because of the impact. They don't have no type of tools that can melt this motherfucking piece down. They don't have nothing that can reshape or rebuild off of this tool, off of this piece of thing that came off of this ship.
Right.
So where it come from?
That's a crazy ass shit, right?
You feel me? And so why? And also when they get scientists to work in fucking places like Area 51 and all these other, it's way more places than Area 51. It's places where they still got the Nephilim helping them with certain things. The Nephilim,
I heard them giants as a motherfucker, bro. I heard them motherfuckers. I heard them motherfuckers was so fucked up back in the day. That's why they say that God had to flood the earth. Them motherfuckers was eating people. You know what I'm saying?
Not just even that. They was coming with ancient motherfucking secrets that was never supposed to be taught to us. Never supposed to even be spoke on to us. Them motherfuckers knew everything. Because of their bloodline. They was able to access out their DNAs type shit.
And they said that though. They said like the fallen angels was they was the one, and they was giving resources to the people that they they like secrets they was supposed to give to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Still doing it.
Still, you know what I'm saying? And it's like if you think about it though, we talking about advanced beings. So like if you look at that from that point of view, how it was back then, and like how they would come, the fallen would come to certain people, and with that's in charge over others. And if you think about it, how the government, they are in charge of us, and they have secrets that they can't expose to us, that they can't tell to us, but we basically publish to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like what do we say? Like people always say, oh, the Anunnaki left. That's what we heard. What if the Anunnaki is still here? And they are the one that's really playing, you know what I'm saying? Like moving the chess pieces. And the folks, the government, is they puppets.
Remember I told you it's these motherfucking super commanders way up there? They up so high that they in the shadows.
Yeah.
But they employ people like Donald Trump and this nigga Tesla, the Tesla nigga. They employ all of these faces.
Elon Musk.
Yeah, they put all of these fucking big faces out there, right? So the world can stay locked on, their attention locked on to the thing that's not real.
And they control the media, so they can control what goes out there and what don't goes out there.
They trying to control the weather. They've been controlling the weather, actually.
Come on now. That shit I heard, bro, speaking of that, since we on that topic, that flood that happened in Texas. Yeah. I heard a fucking plane came by, you know what I'm saying, a day before that flood and put some shit in the air or drove past or whatever. The next day it was a fucking flood. You know what I'm saying? Somebody had said on social media, I guess their weather machine must be working now. Come on, man. Like, come on, bro. We know something, bro. They are the cause of a lot of these damn natural disasters, bro.
All right, let's talk about it.
Like, come on, man.
We gotta talk about it. It's a government agency out there. I don't know the exact name, but people know that this shit is real, and you can look this shit up. They count the heads. It's like a human population control government agency, and they count each head that's on this planet. On this, so say for instance, this was all of the land on the planet Earth, right? And we live on it, right? And so on this land, it comes with a certain amount of resources. Water, fresh fruit, and everything, right, for us, right?
Right.
But we procreate so fast that we went from here and the land was all good. Now we spreading out so hard that we fucking so much and having so many babies that the point is we running out of land for us. So this government agency that I'm talking about, right, would come through and make a shit like a COVID or AIDS or a motherfucking giant riot happen and people will start dying. Any way for millions of people to die in one big whoop. Yeah. COVID wiped out what? A couple million damn near every couple months.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. They was clapping shit, bro.
You feel me?
Nah.
That shit brought that number down. As soon as that number hit a certain number, that's when that thing, George Floyd happened. Now ain't nobody thinking about COVID. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody thinking about COVID.
That is crazy, bro.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And it's still picking motherfuckers off. And it's still evolving.
All these natural disasters and shit come out of nowhere, yeah.
In the William Cooper book, Behold the Pale Horse, they tell you how AIDS was created from raccoons and animals and shit, different spliced DNAs and shit.
Right.
And motherfucking, they created this to wipe out a certain type of people.
Man, we heard about the government. It's been conspiracies about how they made AIDS and shit and was testing them on people in Africa and shit, man.
Yeah.
All these these diseases is lab made, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
And then tell you, in order for you to get the cure, you're gonna need to come with a couple $1 million. Nigga, you made sure that I was poor so I couldn't pay for the shit. Nigga, the fuck? That's how they kill you. Man. They kill you the most legalist way they can kill you ever.
And make money off of it.
You feel me? And they smile in your face. Backstabber. I'm thinking though why he made that song. Cause they some backstabbers, G. Safe. This is another thing. Mount Rushmore. We gotta talk about it. You niggas covered the faces of the original motherfuckers of the land.
In Mount Rushmore?
Yeah. That was not white faces. Those presidents wasn't here when them other faces was there. If you go up to... Bro.
If you think about it, though, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't saying you capping, but I ain't gonna lie. It wouldn't be hard to reframe a face on that motherfucker.
You feel me? You can look. So don't you know how when they be showing the sphinxes and shit, like if you go through the Grand Canyon, they show you the tombs and all the sphinxes and shit, and you can see the structure of a face that was there. Mm-hmm. If you really, really, really look at Mount Rushmore, it's 5 heads there. It's like 5 or 6 heads, some shit like that. It ain't motherfucking
4.
Yep. 4. Thank you. Mm-hmm. But it's like, if you really look at this mountain, you'll see it. You'll be able to see it.
The Sphinx.
Yeah. And just think. The Grand Canyon, if we have over 200 more pyramids over here in America than they do over in Africa. Right? And our pyramids is the oldest pyramids out there because we have step pyramids
all over the world. It's pyramids in fucking Asia.
Yes. So what I'm saying is, right, it's more pyramids.
But in the United States, though, yeah.
Than all of it, right?
Right.
This was like, it's something about the United States, bro, that was like, it was something like a centerpiece. It was.
They say it's even speculation that like it's some shit going on in New York. Like it's some shit hidden under New York or some shit, bro. Like I heard some conspiracies about that shit too, man.
When they was building New York, they came across a mass fucking grave site. I'm talking about big ass massive grave site. What do you think they did? Yeah, they filled that shit up and built on top of it.
Look at Mount Rushmore. Look at that.
You feel me?
Hey, I can zoom in on it too if you need.
So look, go to the
and I can pull up another picture if you need.
Go past Lincoln Head the other way. Yeah, that way. And go back.
Like this way?
Yep, yeah. And get up off of the screen a little bit.
Okay.
Zoom out. So if you look at these faces, right? It was like Indian people, Native American people. The land was, I gotta show you the book. I got a book.
You can kind of see right on this edge, like kind of looks like, these they made, I guess, to make the thing. But this, you can see some stuff that looks like faces for sure.
They had
it's like a big lion face. Right?
Yeah, they put those faces there for a reason. Is what I'm trying to tell people.
They had a lot of stuff in the United States, man. It's a lot of shit that went on here that we don't know about. That they're trying to cover up, like how you said, the most pyramids here and how it's lined up perfectly with the stars, man.
Yeah,
it's just like it's a lot of shit that just doesn't make any sense, man.
And so we gotta make it make sense. We gotta figure out the truth and find all of the pieces that they motherfucking tried to scatter.
Some people say Mount Rushmore is a hidden city.
It could definitely.
It was a national treasure movie, national treasure and shit. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
It's a reason why that place is there. You know what I'm saying?
That specific. If you think about it, at that specific place, South Dakota. What the fuck is in South Dakota? For y'all to let's put the president's face there. Why y'all put that bitch in Washington? Why y'all put that bitch and get the capital? You know what I'm saying? Why it had to be there? Like it's I ain't gonna lie, it's something there, bro.
I'm trying to tell you, right? And people will quickly be like, man, motherfuckers tweaking. But they'll never sit back and actually think like, the capital is in Washington. I mean, like
they got statues of Lincoln. They got statues of all the presidents in Washington. But why these faces? They have to
be so far
got
away.
to be so far away around the world. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. A place that nobody goes to.
Look how crazy this shit is. That and this is a fact. In 1998, they put a titanium vault containing porcelain panels with historical documents inside Mount Rushmore. And you just go like, if that's like they build a titanium vault way up there. To put this stuff, like what else is in there? That's super odd.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
And people don't even take their time to really dig into it, though.
They don't question these things.
Because, you know what I'm saying, they think, oh, it's about the Native Americans. Well, you got American Indians, too. Us. Motherfucker, we was here. And so when the Moroccans came here, they came here way before Christopher Columbus did anything.
And a lot of people don't know that, bro. They gonna swear we all came here on fucking banana boats.
On banana boats.
Come on, bro.
We had enough food to travel.
I had the same conversation with my step pops. Shout out my pops, man.
Yeah.
Told me the same shit. Black folks been here.
We been here. This the thing about this, right? We have been to every corner of every aspect of this universe that we live in. Right?
Preach.
We was the chosen people. Our DNA
even Hitler
is
knew that.
The oldest DNA. Yep. Every DNA then got a birthday. Meaning every you know what I'm saying, like the government. Oh boy!
They say the black female race, the black female genes, like it's after they say it's like have like every genetic. I think they say like every genetic DNA
it's
trace.
It's called the Eve gene. She can create any race.
Yeah.
Did you know a woman, black women, they can give birth. They don't need us. If every nigga on the world died right now, it'll be a catastrophic event and it'll set off something in her.
What?
Yes.
I don't believe that.
What? All you got to do is research. The same way when we ejaculate, our sperm is alive. But when we fucking and they ejaculating, they sperm is dead. Our nuts ain't nothing but ovaries that had dropped. For real.
Speak for yourself, dude.
I'm just speaking on the scientific point of view.
Cook, bro.
And so, you know, the male body and the female body is yin and yang for a reason. Mm. We got a outer uterus. They got an inner uterus.
But explain, okay, I understand. And of course, I know that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We know we taught that in sex class. Yeah. But I want to know is, how can a woman, be like, fuck a dude?
This is real. Or at least they, like, genuinely say that it is. Like, CBS, this is CBS News, NBC News.
That is crazy.
Did you know it's a whole spot in Africa where they give out blue-eyed, blonde-haired babies that's black as fuck like us?
And just to tell listeners, we're looking at a picture from, 2010 of a black couple in Nigeria, I think it was, who gave birth to, like, baby. Yeah, but they checked it genetically. So reported in NBC and CBS.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
But this whole spot's in Africa that's like that.
But look, honestly,
I had a grandma named Big Mama, black as hell like me. Blue ass eyes like a white person.
Oh yeah.
Look at me.
My grandma had blue eyes. And no lie, she said when she was young and her hair always been white. Like she was 20 years old with like long silky white hair.
I believe.
And I'm the blackest guy on this podcast.
But no, man, you gotta explain. No, you gotta rewind back 30 more seconds, man. I need to hear this. How you talking about if my bitch don't need me and she can get pregnant, then we need to figure out this method right now. So you say, because I remember you saying something to me one day about the nun or something, about how that was real, right?
Yeah.
So tell me this theory, man. I gotta hear this.
I have to look it up, bro. I have to look it up. But it's the nun, right? She gave birth to a baby, and the Pope and them couldn't understand how she did it. Right? How did she give birth to this baby and she ain't had sex? The doctor checked her hymen and said her hymen wasn't broke. They deemed her a fucking witch.
That could have been the birth of Jesus.
Hung her,
reincarnated.
chopped her head off, kept the fucking head in the goddamn church. To this day. Like,
so you tell
but the thing was they never figured out how she ended up pregnant. My question was, I should have went deeper into the story about what the fuck did they do to the baby? No, the Pope is supposed to be the Christian God and all. I mean, the goddamn. You know what the Pope?
He's the head pedophile.
Yeah, you know, top dog pedophile. You know what I'm saying? But
all right, man, it's almost time to land this plane. You gotta explain. We gotta explain to me, bro. So you saying if a woman don't need us, like, so basically you saying, okay, let's say if all the men disappeared and whatever. Because I do know this for a fact. Mm-hmm. It's certain animals that can like the males, or they can they can like give birth and shit to like their own eggs, their own, like they can like impregnate themselves. So I ain't gonna lie, if certain animals can do it or fish can do it, and like I ain't gonna lie, like maybe something like that, like you know what I'm saying?
And
a human
got the Eve gene and she can create any type of race. I mean, I don't see it not being a possibility.
Because it's like at that point, like your body would go into survival mode. You know what I'm saying? Your body would start creating certain stuff to be like, okay, cool.
Just like, say for you know how it is been on the block. You see one of them soft niggas come on the block. It's like, man, this nigga soft as hell up. Within 1 year, we done went to war with some niggas. This nigga done became a warrior. You know he damn near top dog warrior now. It's because it take a catastrophic event to wake things up inside you sometime, and you would be like, gee, I didn't even know I had that in me. Gee, didn't even know.
Oh man.
But yeah.
See, look, Virgin, look, British medical journey. UNC study finds numerous virgin births reported in the U.S. since 1990s. Hey, so I guess you were crazy then.
You feel me? Everybody would say, hey, bro, you tweaking. I'm telling you things. I be reading these shits, and I be like, gee, if I talk about this, they going to say I'm crazy. I can get a little crazy sometimes.
Okay, cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, cool. But that's crazy how the human body can work, bro. Like that's why I said like we have the ability to do so many things, man. Mm-hmm. This is crazy. Like off like stressful moments or like you say, traumatic major events in your life that can happen that can make you be like, boom, let me adapt to this environment. Mm-hmm. Let me adapt to what's going on out there. And it's just like it's crazy, like shit like that can be possible, bro.
Bro. It's a lot of things that's possible in this planet that we don't even have a clue of yet. We sit back and watch all of these Captain Marvel and superhero movies, and we be thinking that was just somebody's vivid imagination. What if I told you that that Zeus lightning bolt was a real relic that the Vatican and the motherfucking Smithsonian and all these people keep hidden very well and protected very well? Mm. What if I told you that Poseidon's staff?
Whoa, you giving them too much, brother. You giving them too much, bro. The kitchen is almost closed.
Yeah, I'm gonna be cool.
We gotta say that for the next episode.
Smithsonian and the Vatican and them people hold us of some great secrets. I also think we gotta just...
Yeah, I also think you need to go ahead and stop talking because the kitchen is closed.
Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, cool.
Hey, we appreciate y'all coming, man, for the bonus episode, man. We bring y'all this conspiracies, man. We gonna bring out plenty more. This is just the beginning of many more to come, man.
Many more to come.
Stay tuned, man. Can I cook?
Can we cook?
Promise to myself I will put trust into these women. Just a cold-hearted kid, but I ain't trying to play the victim. Got a hole inside my soul, try to fill it with different bitches. I got wounds that never healed. I'm a survivor with the tricks. Feeling like Tarzan around snakes and gorillas.
MBC. No relation to NBC.